Student, in today's lecture in the Department of Chemistry, KTHM College, Nasik 2. I am Mr. V.D. Jadhav, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry, KTHM College, Nasik 2. Student, in the last lecture we are seeing the structure determination of low molecular weight compounds and method development for structural studies, etc. in the interface technology applications. In this today's lecture, we will see next interface technology application, the use of target compounds analysis and LC-MS for the identification of drug metabolites. The use of target compounds analysis and LC-MS for the identification of drug metabolites. Here, relative intensity versus mass to charge ratio. Before that, figure 5.40, we discuss some point in this topics, that is in this point, use of target compound analysis and LC-MS for the identification of drug metabolite. A knowledge of the metabolic fat. The knowledge of the metabolic fat of a particular drug, both in terms of the identification and quantification of the metabolites, is necessary not only to ensure that its use will not cause more problems than the medical condition it is designated to alleviate, but from the drug company perspective, to facilitate the design of more effective drugs. Drug metabolism, sometimes known as biotransformation, is the route by which drugs are made more water soluble to facilitate their elimination from the body. This normally occurs in two stages. Phase 1 metabolism involves the introduction of a polar group such as an hydroxyl group into the parent drug structure. These metabolites are often inactive, and if they are sufficiently polar, may be eliminated from the body directly. Many phase 1 metabolites, however, are insufficiently polar to be eliminated and undergo further reaction, conjugation, with an endogenous material such as glucuronic acid to form a much more polar compounds and thus facilitate elimination. This is termed phase 2 metabolism. The complementary nature of atmospheric pressure chemical ionization and electrospray ionization. Atmospheric pressure chemical ionization for less polar compounds, phase 1 metabolites, and electrospray ionization for more polar compound, phase 2 metabolites, make them an ideal combination for the characterization of metabolites, particularly with the hardware allowing for relatively simple changing between the two techniques. While there is a vast range of different drug structures, there are only a relatively small number of chemical reactions, some of which are shown below in table 5.13. that is the table 5.13, mass changes associated with common biotransformation processes involved in the production of metabolites. Based on the structure of the drug, it is therefore possible to predict the most likely metabolites used may then be made of reconstructed ion chromatograms, that is capital RIC, of mass to charge ratio values corresponding to the predicted molecular weights of these metabolites to locate them within the LCMS data obtained. This general procedure will only be completely successful, of course, if the correct reconstructed ion chromatograms are examined, and it may be that the analyst feels it more appropriate to carry out a manual analysis of the TIC trace. This is not perhaps as daunting as it may at first appear, since although the TIC trace may contain a large amount of information, the ionization technique employed invariably yield simple spectra, and changes in mass to charge ratio values of the intense ions present are often obvious. The reconstructed ion chromatograms of the ions selected in this way are then constructed for further examination of the spectra involved. The structure of compounds of interest may then be investigated if required by using MSMS. An analysis of the MSMS fragmentation of the molecular species from the parent drug may be useful in this respect. Ions at particular mass to charge ratio values may then be linked to specific structural elements of the analyte, and if these are observed in the MSMS spectra from the metabolites, it may be concluded that this part of the structure is intact. If the mass to charge ratio values of any of these diagnostic fragments had changed by a characteristic number, for example, an increase of 16 Dalton biotransformation of that part of the molecule is suggested. Indinavir is an HIV protease inhibitor whose metabolism has been studied, and the LCMS data generated in this study has been used in the development of an automatic procedure for the study of drugs and their metabolites. In vitro biological matrices, the MSMS spectrum from the electrospray generated M plus H in bracket capital M plus H, that is molecular protonic molecular weight cations ion at mass to charge ratio 614, together with the structural assignment for the major ions observed are shown in figure 5.40. This is product ion spectrum of the protonic molecular weight cations ion mass to charge ratio 614 of indinavir is an HIV protease inhibitor. This indinavir with the proposed origin of the ions observed. This is reprinted by permission of Elsevier Science. This is a structure of indinavir protease inhibitor. The reconstructed ion chromatogram, that is RIC, for mass to charge ratio 614, indicating unchanged indinavir and mass to charge ratio 630 and 646, that is those expected from its mono and dihydroxy metabolites, are shown in figure 5.41. The total ion current TIC trace and reconstructed ion chromatogram from the predicted pseudo-molecular ions of indinavir mass to charge ratio 614 and its monomer mass to charge ratio 630 and dihydroxy metabolite mass to charge, this is monohydroxy metabolite mass to charge ratio 630 and dihydroxy metabolite mass to charge ratio 646, generated from full scan LCMS analysis of an incubation of indinavir with rat liver S9. This reprinted by permission of Elsevier Science from identification of in vitro metabolites of indinavir by intelligent automated LCMS INTAMS utilizing triple quadrupole tandem mass spectrometry by author Journal of the American Society for Mass Spectrometry. This is mass to charge ratio 646 for dihydroxy metabolite, 630 for monohydroxy metabolite, and 614 for indinavir. This is LCMS relative intensity versus time plot. This allows the presence of 3 monohydroxylated and 1 of dihydroxylated metabolite to be demonstrated. 3 monohydroxylated and 1 dihydroxylated metabolite demonstrated. This is this mass to charge 646 is the dihydroxy and all other are monohydroxy. The other responses observed were shown by the authors not to be associated with the drug. The MSMS spectrum of the molecular species of the dihydroxylated compounds did not allow its structure to be determined, but those from the molecular species from the monohydroxylated compounds allowed the structure shown in figure 5.42 to be proposed, and these correlate well with the finding from other laboratories. The MSMS data from metabolite 4 shows a series of ions, that is mass to charge 481, 437 and 380 at mass to charge values which are 16 greater than those in the MSMS spectrum. In this figure 5.42, those in the MSMS spectrum from Indinavir. If the metabolite and parent compounds fragments in an analogous fashion, the extra oxygen atom cannot therefore be associated with the pyridine or indane rings or the amidoside chain, and is thus most likely to be associated with the aromatic rings. The MSMS data from metabolites 5 shows a base peak at mass to charge 437 at an increase of 16 Dalton over the parent drug. But in common with indinavir, ions at mass to charge 364 and 465 of most significance is the ion at mass to charge 465, which indicates that the extra oxygen atom is associated with the indane ring structure. In this figure 5.42, structure of 3 monohydroxylated metabolite of indinavir proposed on the basis of the product ion scans of their protonic molecular weight cations ions. This reprinted by the permission of Elsevier Science. The MSMS data from metabolite 6 is not so easy to interpret in isolation, in that it shows significant changes to those from the other metabolites. In particular, the base peak is now found at mass to charge 512, in this case 91 Daltons higher than that in the parent drug. This corresponds to the mass of the pyridyl function attached to the piperazine rings, but must include a significant difference in the structure as its route of fragmentation has been affected so dramatically. The structure shown in figure 5.42 has been proposed and is consistent with the presence of the ion at mass to charge 481. As in the mass spectrum of metabolites 4, again indicating that the indane ring is intact and has not been involved in this biotransformation. Here protonic molecular weight cations mass to charge 630 80 percentage, this and this 335 percentage, this part, this part, this 363 35 percentage, this is 481 22 percentage, this part 512, this fragmentation of the structures of monohydroxylated metabolite, this is 512 100 percentage M6. Here at mass to charge 481, as in the mass spectrum of metabolite 4, again indicating that the indane ring is intact and has not been involved in this biotransformation. Further, intense ions at mass to charge 483, 523 and 539 were observed when the TIC data, total ion current data, were scrutinized manually. The RICs, that is reconstructed ion chromatograms, for these ions are shown in figure 5.43. These masses are not expected from any of the biotransformations given in table 5.13 and indicate significantly lower molecular weights than the parent drug. The MS spectrum of the molecular weight, protonic molecular weight cations ion from the parent drug contains an ion at mass to charge 465, the structure of which is indicated in figure 5.40. The mass spectrum of metabolite 1 indicates that it has a molecular weight of 482 daltons, while MS spectrum from its MH plus ion contains both an ion at mass to charge 466 and at mass to charge 364, also present in that from the MH plus of the parent drug. It is not unreasonable, although not necessarily always correct, to assume that the ion of mass to charge 466 is protonated version of that at mass to charge 465 and suggests that metabolite 1 has the structure shown in figure 5.44. In this 5.44, that is structure of metabolite of indinavir proposed on the basis of the product ion scans of the protonic molecular weight cations ions at mass to charge 483, 523 and 539 obtained during the LCMS analysis of an incubation of indinavir with rat liver S9. This is reprinted by permission of this were science. Actually, this is all are the figure 5.44 M1. This is M1 protonic molecular weight cations mass to charge 483, 15 percentage. Minus NH3, mass to charge 466, 9 percentage. This M2, protonic molecular weight cations, mass to charge 523, 3 percentage, minus H2O, mass to charge 505, 4 percentage. Again this is 422, 44 percentage, 338, 12 percentage, 273, 100 percentage, and 374, 5 percentage. This is M3, mass to charge protonic molecular weight cations 539, 3 percentage, minus H2O 521, 11 percentage. This is 438, 45 percentage. After removal of water, 420, 22 percentage. This is structure of metabolite of indinavir proposed on the basis of the product ion scans of the protonic molecular weight cations ions. The electrospray mass spectrum of metabolite 2, this metabolite 2, M2, indicates it has a molecular weight of 522 Daltons, while the MS spectrum of the protonic molecular weight cations ion contains an intense ions at mass to charge 422. 1 Dalton greater than the base peak of the MS spectrum of the protonated molecular ion of the parent drug. If we assume a similar relationship between these ions as assumed for mass to charge 465 and mass to charge 466. Above, it is not unreasonable to postulate the structure of metabolite 2 to be that shown in figure 5.44. There are many similarities between the MS spectra of the protonic molecular weight cation ions of metabolite 2, 3, this metabolite 2 and 3, with the molecular weight of the latter being 16 Dalton greater than the former. Ions occur in both spectra at mass to charge 374 and 273, thus suggesting that this additional oxygen atom has been incorporated into the indandrines part of the molecule. This is the table 5.13, mass changes associated with common biotransformation process. Here mass difference and this side biotransformation process. Thank you.